Mazinam de Kano, Amoma Gemetu Odo. Chukwoki Kechepagi, Kinesino Nodio. Everybody give way. We don't want election before you say we jump in. We want referendum. Namazinam de Kano, nothing more, nothing less. I know. Kanye Bokani, I be they want to catch us. After kidnapping, still they want to come the rape us. Onye Kanga Kosano because we want a savior. Mazi Simon Iba, Check Nendo, since 1967, they are killing us. Mazi Simon Iba, I be on the autopilot. Comedy, they are acting. Suddenly we are dying. Anye kanonora, kanye kunyenonora, kakeranyabo, no. Makani when him no be as they see me so. Which kind of election you are telling me so? Or you bet to make I coach alone, I bet you never know. Therefore my people, we are going home. Since 1967, they are killing us. Mazi Simon, I be on the autopilot. Akabajaka Jino, Ahamadike, Omukuwande Jino, Ahamadike, Mandin on a prison, Makifani Lebeno, Anina Topo Hanine, Nakandiro, Ngwanoro no Mume, Kobodo Dereji. I'm not sure you know them where and they won't go their way. Mazi Simon, yeah, Umada Worldwide, GCN Kenu, Pototonanyas. Madam Azuka, I see you. Every day and night to me, see what only China catch a quaggy of Mazi Namdi Kano.
Fellow Nigerian, in search of excellence for Africa, my mission remains to create awareness, advance practical solutions, and transform mindsets via case studies. Together, let's midwife deliverance for our race, country, and continent. Please share this video. I am Dr. Israel Noyerem Davidson. Thank you. In 2001, US-led forces overthrew a Taliban-led Afghan government following the 9/11 attacks led by the Al-Qaeda leader Osama bin Laden. For the next 20 years, the US and allies enforced democratic ideals, built up Afghan security forces, and provided operational air cover. The Taliban continued to attacks. Now, eventually, under President Trump, the US promised to pull out if Taliban agreed to stop attacks and hosting terrorist groups. Today, the Taliban militants have declared Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan and overrun most of the country at lightning speed with little or no resistance from the 300,000 US trained and heavily equipped Afghan forces. US general could not believe an army could crumble at that rate.
I did not, nor did anyone else, see a collapse of an army that size in 11 days. There'll be many postmortems on this topic, but right now is not that time.
It is believed the Afghan soldiers, though diehards, had unquenchable allegiance to jihadist ideologies practiced by Taliban. There were Afghan soldiers by day, Taliban at heart, and Taliban at night. A situation some suggest currently exists in Nigeria too. So Afghanistan was simply handed over to the mullahs to govern, based on their shared jihadist ideological leaning. The south and middle belt of Nigeria should wake up with urgency. The Afghan situation is cooking fast in Nigeria today. Afghanistan is number 1 on global terrorist list. Nigeria is number 3. Second,
IPOB, one family. Biafrans all over the world. If we want safety and security for our people, then let's continue to support Eastern Security Network. All donations are welcome. No contribution is too small or too large. Do your part, knowing that freedom is in our hands and together we must all rise to the occasion. Go to our website to make your contribution, www.ipobinUSA.org/donate. And remember that freedom is not free, but together we restore it. Farm by farm, forest by forest, house by house, and street by street.
onye si na agata anya ahụhụ ma ọ bụ na onye ife arụsị anyị wee na-efe arụsị iwe were iwe gị na ọnụma gị wee bịa leta anyị ụmụ anyị wee na-anwụsị ụfọdụ nọ n'ụzọ ije ha anaghị alọta ụlọ ọzọ nne na nna wee na-ata ahụhụ wee na-ata ikikere eze nwaanyị kunye ka ọ gaa ubi gaa rụọ ọrụ Fulani chiri ehi bata ebe ala gịnị n'iyi okwu ebepụ ya isi anyị bụ ka anyị kpọkụ onye nwe anyị n'ugwu Awụsa ahụ ejide anyị wee gbuo ihe ọbụ anyị mara aka n'ime ha si na ka ha aga n'ihu elekwa ọdụ ụgbọ mmiri n'igwe ọcha bụ ememiri agha nke dị na Kalaba otu aka ahụ anyị na-ala nsọ ebe Biafra bụ ndị kọstọm sokwenye anyị n'etiti anyị anọghị n'ime mmiri kama kọstọm juru ebe niile ha wee na-ata anyị ahụhụ anyị kwuo kwesịpụta anyị ka kpọchie anyị kwuo kwesịpụta anyị ka gbagbuo anyị onye nwe anyị na Chineke na nke bi n'igwe bụ ụzọ dị anya ka isi wee hụ ndị iro anyị n'anya wee karịa ndị nke gị akwa anyị bụ ụmụ Chineke akwa ọba aha anyị ka anyị na-aza akwa anyị nwe na-aza ike Chukwu akwa anyị nwe na-aza amara Chineke akwa anyị nwe na-aza Chisom akwa anyị nwe na-aza Chizọba nna nke dị nsọ onye ime eluigwe dịka otu onye iro bi na anyị bụ ụmụ gị bịa ka iwe zọpụta anyị bịa ka iwe napụta anyị n'aka ọjọọ ihe bịa ka iwe lụọrọ anyị ọgụ bịa ka iwe tịtụ ozu ọgụgụwa memilere Goliat Chineke nna nke igwe ruo memile Fero sikwa otu a mee ka Fero gbagụzọ n'ihu ụmụ ndị IPOB ka o wee taa akwụkwọ iguni ụtọ ọzọ ị ga na-eru anyị n'ụzọ niile nke ezi omume ọ bụla adịghị na anyị na-aga ndagwurugwu onyinye ọnwụ ọ bụ bụ nwa bụ ekekere n'igwe n'ụwa onye ọbụla kere gị nweghị mmalite nweghị ọgwụgwụ kama anyị onwe anyị bụ anọkwa ahụ ofu ụbọchị anyị ga-anwụ n'ezie kama marakwa na okwu gị na-anọgide bụ ebe mgbe ebighị ebi ọ bụ ya mere anyị ji were gị n'anya isi anyị wee na-asị nna nke dị nsọ bịa ka iwe gosi anyị Biafra na ndụ na-abụghị n'ọnwụ bịa ka iwe mee ka ebe gị na amara gị wee kpuchiri anyị ka uwe bịa ka iwe zọpụta ndị nke gị bịa ka iwe mee ka Biafra wee bịa ka anyị na-ewetụta na nsọpụrụ na ịja mma site n'aha gị onye bụ Chukwu abịa ma
The federal government, led by the Minister of Interior Abdulrahman Dambazo, met with the Miyetti Allah Cattle Breeders Association of Nigeria in Kebbi State, offering them the sum of 100 billion naira over 2 years to stop the kidnapping in the country. The meeting lasted over 4 hours on Friday as negotiations dragged on, with the association initially asking for 160 billion naira. The minister said that the strategy was part of the steps needed to tackle insecurity in the country as prescribed by the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS. The headsman crisis has risen since 2015 after Muhammadu Buhari became president. Their rampage has spread not only in the north but also throughout the southern zones of the country. The killings by the headsmen has led them to be tagged the fourth most dangerous and deadly terrorist group in the world by the World Terror Index. The acting Inspector General of Police, Muhammad Adamu, who was also at the meeting in Kebbi State, added that over 1,000 people have been killed and many more kidnapped in Kaduna. However, he said that this intervention was necessary to bring the criminals to book. The Kebbi State Governor Atiku Bagudu said hosting the meeting in his state shows the seriousness of President Muhammadu Buhari's administration in tackling the security challenges in the country. Responding, the president of the association, Alhaji Muhammad Kirua, said the meeting would serve as a foundation for peace between the Fulani headsmen and farmers and among Fulanis themselves. Roots TV, Nigeria.
You must listen to her. Of course, you must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
Throughout his tenure, we were busy building up machineries that was to work in containing crisis for Nigeria. We were privileged working with him since Army headquarters to know that since 1972, Nigeria was 12 years old as an independent state. With the discovery of oil and with the performance of General Gawan then as head of state, some certain forces came together and said, it will be disheartening to see us serve this same former colony of ours as now subordinates. That was why at that material time, a new program came up on how to dwarf Nigeria. And I challenge the academia, I challenge patriots, I challenge leaders to go and search for that document and look at the arrangements of dividing Nigeria, creating crisis in Nigeria, creating differences between Muslims and Christians, creating differences between northerners and southerners, creating differences in Nigeria that will dwarf us. And where such things refuse to work, courses of insurgency should be invested upon and be promoted so that Nigeria should remain dwarfed and never to grow. The fear is allow this country to be. We will all be there as subordinates working for them. And no black man should be seen, particularly West Africa and Nigeria, as a subject should be allowed to grow. It's a challenge to the academia, a challenge to the younger ones, a challenge to all patriots and all leaders, old and young, to understand that there is a game that will never allow us to grow. We will be fighting ourselves while they are busy taking what we have. These are some of the things General Abacha went against. General Abacha went against, and he became an enemy to that group outside and to their cronies in Nigeria. Some of them are highly respected elder statesmen. To me, I have seen all what persecution is all about. There is no fear. If you like, carry on tomorrow and chase me out. But remember, you did it 15 years ago while I was in incarceration. Today I'm free like you. You throw a stone, we throw a medal.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you are watching from. Welcome to this live broadcast on Voice of Biafra 97.5 FM, on Enter Biafra channel 1 and 2, on Twitter, on Twitch, and on, of course, on Enter Biafra YouTube channel. This broadcast, as you all can see, is very unusual time. This is not the time we normally have our broadcast, and I believe a lot of people will be waiting for our broadcast late in the night or maybe 8 p.m. Biafra time. But here we are, and I believe the time now in Biafra is about 6:20 p.m. live in Biafra land. So those who are waiting for our program will come later to watch this particular broadcast. Because of the engagement, because of what is going on, I am not always available. So whenever there is a time, whenever there is time like this, whenever there is time, available time for me to make a broadcast, because we have entered a very, critical stage of this Biafra restoration and the liberation of Biafra people from Nigeria. So I will be using my time very well. This is 7 p.m. Okay. This is 7 p.m. in Biafra. Thank you very much. It's 7 p.m. 7:21 p.m. in Biafra time. And of course, we normally have our broadcast 8 p.m. So, sorry for that. All right. On this note, we are going to start immediately without wasting any time. I am going to try as much as possible to have this broadcast very fast and brief. What I have come here to do this evening is to continue the awareness for why Nigeria and Biafra must exit Nigeria in 2023. And then also, I have come to bring to your attention some of the opinion of the members of the parliament from the United Kingdom. They have come to understand and they themselves realize that Nigeria's situation is getting worse. Killings every day, and it is not getting any better. So this evening, we have come again that our people may understand that the election, no election in Biafra land, is a task that must be done by everybody. And here we go, without wasting any of your time. I want you to pay attention to this.
Violent crimes and acts of terrorism against hapless Nigerians, especially those in rural areas, is gaining attention from the international community. And this is coming from the United Kingdom Parliament, a delegation led by Jim Shannon, a member of Parliament from Strangford.
A delegation of Parliament visited Benue State from the United Kingdom.
Insecurity in the country.
Relationships for us are obviously Christian brothers in the Lord. We might be different people, but we're the same under the Lord, and that's really important to remember that as well. And we are very pleased and very proud of our relationship between the United Kingdom and Nigeria and how much we value that. Your Excellency, and we really do, and that's why we're here as a delegation as well, so we can promote those good things that bring us together, the cultural things that bring us together, the historical things that bring us together, the economic things that bring us together, the religious views that bring us together. But we as an APPG are here to learn more and to help you.
Governor Tom laments what insecurity has done to his people of Benue.
Violence has led to thousands being killed, with many others now. Women have suffered had sexual abuses. The violence has also led to the destruction and burning down of churches. This in turn has led to fear and apprehension among the Christian faith, some of who are now afraid of even attending church services.
Baroness Cox from the House of Lords and Brendan O'Hara paint a picture of crimes against humanity caused by terrorism and wonder why the federal government is not up to speed in dealing with the issues.
We're told that the security forces don't come until the killings have taken place and the burning has been accomplished. And I wonder what reason the government can give for allowing so many cases, not one case.
The message that we will take back is that the situation in Nigeria is not getting any better. Indeed, it's getting worse, and there has to be...
The situation of Nigeria is not getting any better. Indeed, it is getting worse. Now, this is their own assessment for only visiting only Benue State. Only Benue State, the British Parliament, the UK Parliament, they have come to conclude that the situation of Nigeria is getting worse. Now, by the time they go to Biafra land, by the time they go to Imo State and Anambra, by the time they go to Enugu and Ebonyi, by the time they go to River State, by the time they take a tour of Biafra territory, they will demand immediate dissolution of Nigeria if that is going to be the solution, which we believe is going to be the only solution. I want you to listen to him again.
The message that we will take back is that the situation in Nigeria is not getting any better. Indeed, it's getting worse, and there has to be a great deal of work done.
The issue of insecurity is one that has eaten deep into several parts of the country, hence this visit by the UK Parliament delegation, and they're worried about the lack of a strict response by the Nigerian government to tackle the menace. But as they pledge to report back on the worsening security conditions in the country, they promise to continue to talk to the government and religious leaders to effect the desired change.
Somebody is asking, how recent is this? As you can see from the report, is coming from the Channel TV, and you also will notice that there is a news here, Russian invasion. When you see Russian invasion, Ukraine, you know that this news you see here is a very current news. It's something of days ago. So if you think, but for those of you asking when is this, when was this particular, this happened few days ago. And you can make your research on that. This is from Channel TV. But just for you to understand that the message is indeed penetrating, and we are not going to stop until the international community and those people, we want them to understand what is going on. They will know the reason why election will not take place next year in Biafra territory. I don't know about your own land. I don't know about your own territory, but believe me, we will never allow election to take place in Biafra. Now, I want also to inform you, some of you, that we are not the only one. You know, a lot of people are waking up. A lot of people are waking up. Now, I want to take you to the Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala's son, Uzodimma. I want to take you to Uzodimma's opinion, and for you to understand that we are heading somewhere. Of course, whenever anybody makes any comment that is reasonable, we will always come and acknowledge that. I want you to read with me that Okonjo-Iweala's son Uzodimma suggests Nigeria dissolution months to 2023 election. So he has come to suggest that the only solution for the problem of Nigeria is for Nigeria to dissolve. And this is coming from our very own brother and the son of Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. when in the family of Okonjo Iweala, you see that people are having a very critical reasoning. A very critical reasoning. This is his son. And when you look at this, you find out that he was giving a speech at the UN, the United Nations. He said, the only solution to Nigeria is dissolution. This is happening yesterday, the 28th day of June 2022. So, it is like what you don't know is bigger than you. Beast of no nation writer, Uzodinma Iweala, has stated that Nigeria need another independent and it should be dissolved. Now, why are they still not going viral? Those who claim they are fighting for Biafra, of course, nobody takes them serious. But I'm just trying to tell you, why are this particular message from our brother, the Ngozi, our great Ngozi Okonjo Iweala's son, why is it not going viral? It will not go viral because the fake people have been chased away. The impetus and the moral and the zeal to do this again, they don't have it anymore. He continued. Uzodinma made the declaration in his article, Nigeria's Second Independence, why the giant of Africa need to start over, published in Foreign Affairs. This is what is going on. The message is sinking. When you listen to our argument and the reason why we must exit Nigeria in 2023, you can never agree better than what we have decided. You can never have a better argument, a better reason to exit Nigeria. You can never make more sense than those of us calling for the end of Nigeria and Biafra exit in 2023. It must not exit 2023. That is why everything must be done. That is why you must support the Biafra liberation movement. That is why our men, our Eastern security, and everybody that is protecting our land must be funded. That is why the time has come that you should come and put your resources to make sure you fight for the independence of your own generation and your generation unborn. American Magazine of International Relations and the United States Foreign Policy is published by the Council on Foreign Relations. Uzodinma comes as Africa's most populous nation prepare for the general election scheduled for February and March 2023. So finally, we have now come to find out that this election is to take place February and March 2023. 2023, February and March. So this February and March, go and save money for sit at home. I am telling you today, this whole call for sit at home started months back. Go and start saving for February/March election because you will sit at home in Biafra land. The author insists that one of the solutions to the political troubles of the country is dissolution. Dissolution. There is nothing else that will work in Nigeria today other than to dissolve Nigeria. And for a man from the family of Ngozi Okonjo Iweala to have stood very straight and say such thing, you know that it is all over. As citizens faces serious security and economic problems, he urged them to decide if they want Nigeria existence as a state to continue or to expire. And we are going to expire Nigeria by force. If they don't want to expire Nigeria in peace so that we can be alive and continue to excel in our different endeavors, we are ready to end it by force next year. And the ending of it will start from no election. This is the only way. This is what we are going to do to make sure that our women and our children are safe. To make sure that we fight for the future. So make sure that the future of our children are guaranteed. Our children's future can never be guaranteed in Nigeria. Nothing is guaranteed in Nigeria. Your health is not guaranteed. Your life is not guaranteed. Your business is not guaranteed. Your money is not guaranteed. Your wealth is not guaranteed. Your asset is not guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed in Nigeria. No, we are leaving Nigeria so that we are going to build a nation that we can guarantee the life of our children and our women. Now, Nigeria's political system defied neat packaging, stressed the son of ex-finance minister and the WTO DG Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. Scholars have labeled it everything from the facetious bureaucracy to the more benign entrepreneurial democracy to a putative kleptocracy. Uzodinma said such tag wrongly suggests that Nigeria problems stem from individual moral failing within the political class. I want you to understand that now everything is sinking gradually and we are getting there. I told you people that before we enter this election, the people shouting for PVC today will join and carry my megaphone for us. They will carry the megaphone of no election. Just watch and see. Citing expert recommendation of good leadership and good governance, the Harvard graduate believe no individual, however well-intentioned, can fix the challenges of Nigeria. Nobody, not P2B. This is how somebody who studied in Harvard University graduate, this is how they think. They think very rational. Somebody that graduated from Harvard University, if he has come to give a contrary opinion, I will say that the education in Harvard or the education at Harvard University is completely a waste. But look at, it shows that he studied at Harvard University. You know, one of the most prestigious university in the world. And if he has come to have a contrary opinion, knowing what is going on, it will be a disgrace to that institution. To that institution. But look at it. When you see all those people that graduated from Yaba Tech, Yaba College of Education, LASU, all of them, they are the ones shouting Obi. They are the ones shouting Obi Tererete, Obi Tererete. They graduated from, what is that Atiku University again? American University. They graduated from, what is it again? Ikoko. Is it, you know, of course, I'm not, those of you that studied in these universities and you are for supporting Biafra, you are exempted. If I mention your school, it means that you didn't allow the school to pass through you. You passed through the school and yet you receive some sense. But I'm talking to those who went to this school of Yaba Tech and then the Yaba left and then they will come and start speaking grammar and thinking that they have brain. They wasted their years of study in those schools. So some of you that went to those schools and you are thinking very well is, you know, I'm not talking to you, so don't get offended. But this is a fact. Now, tell me, anybody that have studied in Harvard University and then will come and they start talking about Nigeria at P2B, the person is a waste. Anybody that graduated from any prestigious university and is a Nigerian and they understand what is going on and come to tell you, oh, P2B will do this, will be that, the person have wasted his years in the school. So I want you to understand that our brother, the son of Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, did not just study in IMSU. He didn't study in IMSU. He did not study in Avanikoko. He didn't study, you know, he studied in Harvard. And he has given you a superior argument. So, but those of you who studied in Avanikoko and IMSU, and so you know that some of you that are supporting Biafra, you are different because you have brain. Now, he continued, nothing should be off limit of discussion. Nothing should be off unit of discussion. Even the dissolution of the country, he suggested, before doing anything else, Nigerians need to decide, do they want to patchwork entity named Nigeria to remain Nigeria? This is coming from a great man and a great family of Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, who is now the DG of the WTO. Are you hearing? It is a reasonable question, given that the country is arbitrary product of colonial boundaries. The exact word coming from our broadcast, exact word, if you have a contrary opinion, you must go and check your mental health. Uzodinma said, in their quest to form a working system, citizens should not limit their thinking to outdated and flawed US and European models of democracy. Exactly what I have said. Exactly what I have said. I don't know whether he's watching our program. This is exactly what I've said. We said Nigeria need to divide along tribal line. That is what Europeans have done, and they are succeeding. That is what Europe have done. They divided themselves, they dissolved and disintegrated along tribal line, they developed with one language, one culture, and everything. And we want to do the same thing in Biafra land. This is the same thing this our brother is saying here. And I know that it will beginning to make sense now to a lot of people. You see, we are succeeding. The next thing is that nothing in this life will make us to allow election to take place in Biafra land. I do not know about where you come from. I do not know about you in the Middle Belt. I do not know about you or another part of the southern Nigeria. But I'm telling you that in Biafra land, election will not take place. And we have seen, I will continue to mention that we have seen their military tank. I do not know whether what they are trying to do is to declare civil war instead of election. It is only in Nigeria that election is coming, and all we are seeing every day is military tank. Military tank being dispatched and shipped to the eastern region of Nigeria. It is the military. So I don't know whether what they are trying is to do is in a place of the election is to declare civil war. But let me tell you, we can't run away from them. I must tell you that we cannot run away from them. The novelist won the Hope Prize and the Dorothy Hicks Lee Prize for outstanding undergraduate thesis while in Harvard, among other honors. So you see, he did not just go to Harvard School and pass the exam and came out. No, he also won different award. And for him to now come and begin to talk like us means that his brain is really working. The award he won at the Harvard was not a waste. It was not with Ojoro. It was well merited and a well-deserved award. He deserved this award because it is not like the Nigeria one that the Fulani will come after listening to Peter Obi. That Peter Obi claimed that Anambra State, he made Anambra State the best school, educational state in Nigeria. We taking them from number 26 to number 1st, only for the next day for Fulani to come and accredit themselves, give themselves mark, and then they become the highest student in what do they call? Is it UME or is it Common Entrance Examination? Primary 6 examination. Just to challenge P2B, just to tell P2B that they are also in charge of the Common Entrance Examination. Okay? It didn't end here. I want you to listen to Autumn again, because we are here now to begin to tell you the effect of what we are doing. For those who say, what we are doing, I want you to hear the effect. That really, indeed, we are talking and they are listening. And the preaching will continue until Biafra is restored. I want you to listen to Governor Autumn.
For some of us, we have chosen to say the truth. Even if we are going to die, let us die and let tomorrow appreciate what we said. And so, as far as I'm concerned, the federal government is complicit. The day they want this insurgency to finish, it will be done. Actively, they are working with Turkey, they are working with Saudi Arabia, they are working with everything.
They are working with Turkey, they are working with Saudi Arabia. We have said all these things here. They are working with everything to Fulanize and Islamize Nigeria. And some of these stupid idiots are there clapping and shouting Obi. Obi tererente. I remember when we used to sing Obi tererente, Obi. Obi tererente, Obi. Onye me ihe, anya akwa ya okpo. Onye kwu okwu, anya mwa ya ura. Obi. Obi. I want somebody to sing that Obi tererente. That is what you are doing today. Nigeria problem is not what you do with Obi tererente. It is not Obi tererente. For those of them who are now shouting Obi tererente, You can't solve Nigeria problem with Obitererente. Obitererente was what we were doing in those days when we were still in the slave and the coven of Fulani. You begin to sing Obitererente and the power will enter you and you think that you are going to move mountain. You are still thinking like a primitive man. Obitererente is not what you use to solve chemical problem. Obitererente is not what you are going to use to solve economic problem. Obitererente is not what is going to stop the Fulani invasion of your land. So some of them, they are even giving their name obedient. From Obitererente to obedient. Today they think that Obitererente is what when they were small, you sing Obitererente and the power of heaven will befall you. You will begin to push every stone that is very strong and the stone will leave and they leave your way. No! We are talking about reality, my people. Obitererente, I don't even know whether anybody is still doing Obitererente. But I can see, I have seen Obitererente in most of the people shouting. They are even shouting Obitererente, Obitererente. It is just as chaotic as anything. Do not bring Obitererente. Obitererente is like a fairy tale. Obitererente is like when the children they are watching Spider-Man and then, you think that because you watch Spider-Man, you are going to flip your hand and the cobweb will fly from your hand and you begin to fly like Spider-Man. That is exactly what they are doing and doing a constitute nuisance on social media. Obitererente cannot solve what this man is saying here. He cannot stop talking from funding terrorism in Nigeria. Obitererente cannot stop the intervention of the Saudi Arabia to help them to grab Nigeria. And I want you to listen.
Islamized, but the real agenda is to take over Nigeria.
Are you hearing that? The real agenda is to take over Nigeria. I want to start this thing from afresh.
So, as far as I'm concerned, the federal government is complicit. The day they want this insurgency to finish, it will be done. Actively, they are working with Turkey, they are working with Saudi Arabia, they are working with everything to Islamize. But the real agenda is to take over Nigeria.
You see, Obitererente cannot stop you from them to take over Nigeria. And that is why our brother, the son of Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, have given his voice. Today, all these people that are talking, they say, oh, the celebrities, they are backing Obi. Celebrities, you see, when people who are sensible talk, you know. When people who are sensible and reasonable in their thinking talk, you know. Are you going to compare all these Achikote Kwonu celebrities? Yo, and they will be singing and talking rubbish. They don't have any brain. They can't stand anywhere to compete with anybody intellectually. So you see somebody, how many of these celebrities or whatever that is talking now graduated from Harvard University? No, I'm just giving you, it's not to mock them. Some of them are graduates of Harvard Ikoku University, or what is it called? Some of them are graduates of IMSU. Some of them are graduates of LASU, LASTEC, Yabatech, all those tech rubbish. Some of them did not go to Harvard. So bring somebody who is a Harvard graduate who is now fighting and say he's a celebrity and supporting P2B. That person is a waste. So when you talk about, oh, they are celebrity. How many of them can be very reasonable to actually, analyze the situation, the real situation of Nigeria? None of them. So you see, a serving governor is now telling you the reality that they're about to take over Nigeria. And Turkey and Saudi Arabia is behind it. And you are there shouting Obitererente. Obitererente, because that is what you did in your... Some of them, they tell you, do you know how I become a celebrity in Lagos? How many of you... Like I was watching the one they called Peter Okoye. Peter Okoye was attacking one of his... I don't know whether he's a fan, that commented. Say, you made it in Lagos. And then he got mad and started attacking the person. He said, you are an idiot. If you think I made it in Lagos, why have you not made it in Lagos? These are the only thing the celebrities know. They have no brain in them. I am telling you, and I am not missing my word. Any day they change and become reasonable, I will talk good about them. But for the fact they are still talking about Obi, they are all nonsense. Very, very unreasonable people. Only thing they know is how I make it. You sing and will bring dollar and flap it. You have no brain in you. No brain. Some of them hire secretaries. Some of them hire people who write for them. They can't write their own name. They can't even sign their own signature. I am telling you. So when I hear the people saying celebrity is supporting Obi, third force. I don't know what is third force. Illiteracy everywhere. All the so-called third force, both those who studied in Lagos, both those who went to school somehow by mistake, they are all illiterate. They have nothing to offer. The only thing they do is when they want to do something, they hire people who write for them. We know how they do it. So these are not the people that we come and decide for you. They don't have any critical thinking in them. Only thing they know is how to compose music. Even some of them don't even write their own music. They don't compose the music. They have people who write the music for them. And they use it to make money because they sing. So I am telling you that some of them don't even write their own music. Okay? Now, I want you to listen because this, our freedom, is a very serious thing. And we are going to attack anybody publicly and on social media. Anybody that tries to stand with his activities against our freedom. We are not going to have any mercy. So that is why I will talk to them anyhow I want, until they repent. I want you to listen to Otto.
And all these insurgents that you see happening is from Mauritania, is from Senegal.
Did you hear that? Autumn told you that all these things happening is from Mauritania. It's from Mauritania. He said Mauritania. Do you understand? Governor Autumn told you they are from Mauritania. Now, let me show you that Governor Autumn did not lie. I am going to show you that Governor Autumn did not lie. That indeed, they come from Mauritania. They come from Senegal. They come from different parts of Africa. Today, they are there to take over your land. And some idiot are doing obiterente. I want you to watch this. How many of you remember a man called Baba Ahmed? Baba Ahmed is a Mauritanian who have come to Nigeria, and you can see this is them. They say they are now Nigeria and they are taking over everything. So I want you to watch them, to watch what is going on here. This is the family of the man, the Mauritanian man. This is the family, as you can see. They say Baba Ahmed, how a Mauritanian built a Nigerian dynasty. So when you hear Governor Autumn say they are from Mauritania, you see that he is not lying. You see that he is not lying. Governor Autumn is not lying. Governor Autumn said how the Mauritanian built, you see this report, how a Mauritanian built a Nigeria dynasty. So Governor Autumn just told you they are from Mauritania, they are from this. These are the people sponsoring the killing and the invasion and the ethnic cleansing and to run over entire Nigeria. I want to read it a little bit. I'm not going to go into detail. Surviving scion of the Baba Ahmed family are presently 22. The family has lost its patriarch and 11 sons and daughters over the years. Members of the family have established themselves in the Nigeria public and private spheres, with the size of the family making their presence felt in various sectors of the nation. I am talking about a family that came from Mauritania, Fulani family. They are the one now. This man is this Baba Ahmed is the spokesperson of the Northern Elders Forum. He has become a Nigerian, and he is now dictating who become a president. You see, in Zaria, Kaduna State, the family is known for Islamic scholarship. The only scholarship they give is the Islamic scholarship. They cannot give you to go to Harvard University and study so that you can reason differently. No, it must be Islamic scholarship. So when you want to get a scholarship, just turn to Islam and they are going to give you Islamic scholarship. Courtesy of the founder, acknowledged firm grip of Islamic jurisprudence, which earned him a place in the Zazu Emirate Council as a counselor for 2 emirs in Sharia and Islamic jurisprudence. Despite Baba Ahmed's possession of Islamic knowledge and his status as a scholar in a typical Hausa community, he did not only enroll his wife in Western school, but encouraged and supported them. He encouraged and supported them. Let them show us who he sponsored to Harvard University. Let them show us. They only say he support and supported Western education. It's a lie. So you hear Governor Autumn talking about they are from Mauritania, they are from Senegal, they are from this, they are from that. He is not just saying it, it is a fact. So we are going back to Governor Autumn so you can hear from him again. So I have just proven to you that Governor Autumn said they are from Mauritania, so he was saying the truth. I have just given you the example of one of them. So let us go back here.
You see happening is from Mauritania.
Yeah, Mauritania.
Is from Senegal.
Is from Senegal.
Is from Cameroon.
Yes.
Is from all over the place. Trying to ensure that the indigenous people of this country do not have a say, but the Fulanis have a say. We are not against Fulani people. In government here in Benue State, I have Fulani people who are in my government. I have no issue about Fulanis, indigenous people. Everybody in this country, Nigeria, comes from somewhere. Even the Tea people, where I govern today as governor, they come from somewhere. But we have settled. Today, because of the rise in population, there is nowhere you can say that the Tea people or Benue people should leave Benue State to go to Cameroon. Where is the land? To go to where? Where land? And so this is the main problem that we're having in this country. If this government will appreciate and stop deceit against the people, we shall all work as a team. Nigerians, wherever we come, let us cohabit and live together. But where a particular ethnic group
forget where Autumn is telling you, let us cohabit and work together. It's a lie. The message has been passed. The only thing this man is trying to do now is to pass the message to you. So you are going to use your tongue and count your teeth, and they cannot. Somebody cannot marry wife and give you, and you expect the person to come and also impregnate your wife for you. No. So he have just given you a clue. He have just told you what is obtainable, and it is left for you. And that is why we are, without him telling us, we are taking this whole thing very seriously. So I want you to understand that when Autumn said there are Fulanis from Mauritania, I have just shown you the family of Baba Ahmed, who came from Mauritania, built dynasty in Nigeria, and they are Fulani, and some of them are sponsoring all these things you see today. Now, I want you to watch him.
We will lead Nigeria the way we have led Nigeria before.
Did you hear that? We will lead Nigeria the way we have led Nigeria before. This man is a Mauritanian.
Whether we are president or vice president or whatever, we will lead Nigeria.
Did you hear that? Whether we are president or vice president, we will lead Nigeria. This is a man who is not originally a Nigerian.
Not because we are better than anybody else.
Not because we are better than anybody else, but I want to tell you, it is because they use terrorism. They use terrorism, and all of you in Nigeria, the nincompoop, you fear them.
But because if you are doing a democratic game, the votes say vote who you want. We have the majority of the vote. Why?
Did you hear that? We have the majority of the vote. Are you hearing it? We have the majority of the vote. I want you to understand that in a democratic system, if Nigeria is a one country, as some of you idiots claim, in a democratic system, is this man supposed to come and tell you we have the majority vote? Who is we? Which means they are the democracy and the politics of Nigeria is by tribal line. They vote according to tribe. So if this man is coming to tell you we are the majority, we have the majority vote, who is we? He should be talking about Nigeria. He should be talking about who is going to vote his political party. But because he came from Mauritania having one agenda, the family came from Mauritania, the agenda is to take over Nigeria, just like Governor Autumn said. That is the agenda. If the agenda is genuine, he will not be here telling you we have the majority. I want to also bring the Governor Otum so you can be seeing this thing. At least let us have the 3 screen so that you'll be seeing it simultaneously. I want you to see it simultaneously. Now, let us go back to Governor Otum.
Say the truth. Even if we want to die, let us die and let tomorrow appreciate what we said. And so, as far as I'm concerned, the federal government is complicit. The day they want this insurgency to finish, it will be done. Actively, they are working with Turkey, they are working with Saudi Arabia, they are working with everything to Islamize. But the real agenda is to take over Nigeria.
You hear that?
And all these insurgents that you see happening is from Mauritania.
From Mauritania. The man I saw you from Mauritania.
Is from Cameroon.
Now, the idea is to take over Nigeria, he said. Now, let us listen to this man now. This is the man who come from Mauritania, one of them.
We will lead Nigeria the way we have led Nigeria before. Whether we are president or vice president or whatever, we will lead Nigeria.
Okay. Are you hearing that?
Not because we are better than anybody else.
But not because they are better than anybody else. That is a confirmation of what Otom is talking about.
Because if you are doing a democratic game, the vote say vote who you want. We have the majority of the vote. Why?
Did you hear that? We have the majority of the vote. Who is we? Who is we? If it is about Nigeria, it should be talking about Nigeria. So who is we? How did he know that every Northerner is going to vote for them? How did he know that every Fulani is for them? Because they already know and they have planned it. They have agenda. And this agenda is why we are saying we will never allow this election to go on in Biafra land. Let them vote themselves in the north. They have the majority vote. So why are we voting why are we talking about election? Why are we talking about election? He is telling you they have the majority. He is telling you they are going to win. He is telling you they are going to win election and they are going to rule Nigeria how they want. Why do you want us to be part of election in Nigeria where somebody from a Mauritania can turn and be tormenting us with AK-47? Because they are only one who can kill and nobody talks. I want you to listen to him.
Do we need to accept a second-class position when we can fight for and get a first-class position? Why?
Okay.
Why does anybody need to threaten us and cajole us?
And he's saying why anybody should threaten us and cajole us. He is talking about the Fulanese.
And intimidate us. If you don't bring the presidency here, you will see. Okay,
and he is talking to the Igbo, to the Efulefu, Ndi Igbo, Ndi na-akpọ onwe ha ọhaneze ndị oshi. He said he is threatening you. Of course, this man did not only make this threat, it came to pass. That is why P2B is running from one party to another. They told you, they say, oh yeah, come and collect the presidency now, let us see. Come and collect it. Somebody who is not in Nigeria is telling you, dictating for you in your own country.
Threaten us and cajole us.
Okay.
And intimidate us.
Okay.
If you don't bring the presidency here, you will see.
All right. Let us see.
We are willing to see.
We are going to see.
When we get that power.
Okay.
When we get that power, in the name of God, be humble.
You hear that? He said, when we get that power, in the name of God, be humble. Now ask him, how have they humbled themselves since 2015? He said when they get that power, they are going to be humble. I want you to ask this man, who is not originally a Nigerian, who is a Fulani man from Mauritania. Ask him, how have you humbled yourself since 2015 till now? That is exactly what they do. They will come whenever their time is expiring, they will come and start talking. Oh, make sure you humble yourself. As if they have not tested the power. But I'm just telling you that since 2015, these people are in power. They have not humbled themselves. Rather, they went to Egypt. I want you people to understand. They went to Egypt. The man who is in Asorok, he went to Egypt and invited all the terrorists in the North Africa to come to Nigeria. That the time has come. The same Egypt that Obi Tererete went and start looking for how to solve NEPA problem. Do you now see there is a connection? You think Obi is for you? No! Obi have just went there to look for another partner. They are going to do their offshore business. Do you know what is offshore? Offshore business. Panama document. That is what Obi went to Egypt to do. To go and consult and have business with discussion with his Panama people. The people that where they hide money together. Where they do investment. They pack money. They put it. And let me tell you one thing. Obi is a very corrupt man. Obi came to you people and say, oh, I invested Anambra money. Today, Anambra money is $100 million. Today, the investment I made for Anambra is $50 million. He is a corrupt man. Obi Tererente invested Anambra money in the bank that he is a DG. In the bank that he is a director. So he used Anambra money to do turnover in his own bank. And he come around to tell you, I invested this money and now today the money is now 100 million and the people are clapping for him. Obi could not build road, hospital, school in Anambra State. No infrastructure, no physical structure from Obi. Obi used that money to do turnover in his banks. In the bank where he has investment of 10%. That was why they made him director. Obi was a director of 3 banks. So when he became the governor, what did Obi do? Obi used money of the state that he should use to develop the state. He banked it in the bank. In those 3 banks that make him a governor. Because they sponsored him. They sponsored him. He said that because of his investment in the bank, he was the director of the bank, of 3 banks because of his investment. Now, what did he do? When he became a governor, instead of him to use money that he supposed to use to develop the state of Anambra, he used it to do business in his bank. He said he's investing the Anambra money. Why are you investing Anambra money? When people don't have road, when the roads in Anambra are not motorable. Why are you investing money that meant for development of a state when you don't have hospital? And he said, ENU hospital, this one hospital, they accredited them. He gave accreditation, only certificate. There is no physical equipment. And today, people that doesn't understand anything are clapping. Obi left money, 70 million, $100 million. They are clapping. Why he have used the money, invested it in his own bank, and using the state money to do bank business. Yet, people don't get it. So he went to Egypt and to go, to start leveling ground for another Panama document and Panama paper offshore business, and they are coming to talk. Look at this man. How will Obi handle this man?
Because power comes from God.
And his ideology.
If they tell you the North must play second fiddle, say no. But
okay.
In that game, please sir, what are the rules of this game? If the rules of the game say you should vote for the candidate of your choice,
all right,
vote for the candidate of your choice. If they don't like the fact that it may be a northerner who will emerge as president, too bad.
Okay.
If we want to support a southerner, we will support a southerner because that will be in our own interest rather than in somebody's interest.
Are you hearing that? If we want to support a southerner, we are going to support a southerner because that will be in our own interest, not in the interest of Nigeria. This man is a spokesperson of the Northern Elders Forum. He is not a Nigerian. He is not dictating who become a president. And he is telling you, if we will support anybody from the southern Nigeria, the person must be ready to protect the interests of the North, not the interests of Nigeria. So they don't care about Nigeria. And that is why we say anybody that the North have supported have never done anything. This, what this man said here, vindicate us. When we say Obasanjo was a president for 8 years, what did he do in Yoruba land? Nothing. Because it was the agreement he have with the North that you must protect the interests of it. You, Obasanjo, becoming a president must be for the interests of the North. I challenge you to show me the presence of Obasanjo in the Southwest. Nothing. The same thing happened to Jonathan. For Jonathan, for those asking, how did Jonathan become a president? Jonathan, they said, before you become a president, it must be for the interest of the North. And Jonathan accepted. Today, point one thing from the South that Jonathan did. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So I want you to hear him again. I didn't say it.
Southerner will emerge as president, too bad. If we want to support a Southerner, we will support a Southerner because that will be in our own interest rather than in somebody's interest.
If we want to support a Southerner, we will support a Southerner because that will be in our own interest and not in somebody's interest.
And we can decide for ourselves. We don't need anybody to tell us what to do.
And we can decide for ourselves. We do not need anybody to tell us what to do. Now let us listen to Otto.
Is from all over the place. Try all these insurgents that you see happening is from Mauritania, is from Senegal, is from Cameroon, is from all over the place. Trying to ensure that the indigenous people of this country do not have a say, but the Fulanis have a say.
Are you hearing that?
Against Fulani people.
That indigenous people should not have a say, but Fulani will have a say. Now, you listen to what Baba Ahmed said, and you say, oh, Governor Otom is lying? Governor Otom is telling you that what they are trying to do is that indigenous people in Nigeria will not have a say. Just like all of you following Obi Tererete do not have a say. And Baba Ahmed can come boldly and pick up microphone and cajole all of you, telling you that you cannot become a president because they have majority. I want you to listen to that.
Government here in Benue said, I have Fulani people who are in my government. I have no issue about Fulanis, indigenous people. Everybody in this country, Nigeria, comes from somewhere. Even the T people where I govern today as governor, they come from somewhere. But we have settled. Today, because of the rise in population, there is nowhere you can say that the T people or Benue people should leave Benue State to go to Cameroon. Where is the land? To go to where? Where is the land? And so this is the main problem that we're having in this country. If this government will appreciate and stop deceit against the people, we shall all work as a team. Nigerians, wherever we come, let us cohabit and live together. But where a particular ethnic group wants to take over the country and make some of us slaves, I can never be a slave to anyone.
Okay.
It is better I die.
All right.
And not be alive. I cannot be a slave to any Fulani man.
Okay.
So they should live their life. The T people should live their life.
How many of you can talk like that? If this man is saying they should live their life, the T people should live, that is the disintegration we are talking about. And it will start next year. You people should watch and see how it will
The T
fall.
people should live their life. The Yoruba people should live their life. Hausa people should live their life.
That is the disintegration. Autumn is preaching disintegration. If you don't know it now. And that is exactly the truth.
The people should live their life. The Yoruba people should live their life. Hausa people should live their life. Every other person should live their life. But not making me your slave.
Okay. Are you hearing that? Not making me your slave. I also refuse to be slave to Fulanis. And I believe the entire Biafrans, we all have refused to be slave to Fulanis. And on this note, I want to inform you Biafrans today that the no election is a task that must be done. No election is a task that must be done by every Biafran. We are going to make sure there will be no election anywhere in Biafra land come 2023. On this note, I want to thank you all for being part of this program. Like I said, I'm not going to waste much time on this particular broadcast. Thank you very much for being part of the broadcast. May God bless you. May God bless Mazina Bikano. May God bless Eastern Security Network. May God bless Umuada Worldwide Autopiloted IPOB. May God bless all of you. May God bless on the Igboho. May God bless Oduduwa agitators. May God bless Oduduwa. May God bless the Middle Belt. And may God bless Amazonia. Thank you very much. And see you again tomorrow on this program. Make sure you share this program. Hit the like button. And let other people who did not know we were coming live today to also have the opportunity to watch this broadcast. May God bless all of you. From here, from me, is good evening.
Mazinam dikano amuma gemetu wodo ai. Chukwu kike chepagi kidesi no nogyo. Eya. Ndi woboda batago. Everybody give way. We don't want election before you say we jump in. We want referendum. Na mazinam dikano. Nothing more, nothing less. Ai na no. Nkanye bonkanye. I be they want to catch us. After kidnapping, still they want to come they rape us. Onye kanga kosano because we want a savior. Mazi Simon Ibala. Nene o. Oh, abianu nekelu. Since 1967. They are killing us. Mazi Simon Ibala. I be on the autopilot. Comedy, they are acting. Suddenly we are dying. Anye kanonora, kanye kunye nonora, kakera nyabu, no. Makani wedim no be as they see me so. Which kind of election you are telling me so? Or you bet to make I coach alone, I bet you never know. Yeah, for my people, we are going home. Since 1967, they are killing us. Mazi Simon, I be on the autopilot. Akabajaka jinu, ahamadike, awuku wende jinu, ahamadike ma ndị nọ na prison maka ife anyị na-emenụ anyị na-atọpụ ha niile n'aka ndị iro ngwa na oruo na n'omume ka obodo dere jijiji I'm not sure you know them were ndị nwe obodo enwe Maazị Simon Ịba ihe ụmụada worldwide jisie n'ike ụtụtụ n'anyasị Madam Azuka, I see you every day and night to miss you. Only the Chineke chekwa gị Maazị Nnamdi Kanu Uwekwele ụmụọma jisie n'ike ụmụada worldwide
IPOB, one family. Biafrans all over the world. If we want safety and security for our people, then let's continue to support Eastern Security Network. All donations are welcome. No contribution is too small or too large. Do your part, knowing that freedom is in our hands and together we must all rise to the occasion. Go to our website to make your contribution, www.ipobinUSA.org/donate. And remember that freedom is not free, but together we restore it. Farm by farm, forest by forest, house by house, and street by street.